Hi guys! I just finished editing episode 5 and I'm trying to do more of a vlog format the next couple of weeks, and I've totally forgotten for the past couple of days to record anything. So I thought that I'd just say hi and show you I've made a little bit of progress on the shawl. It's coming along. Oh, I'm in the middle of a row, of course. But it's looking really nice. I'm so excited. Look. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, I've been going to class and doing my homework and feeling really excited about that. And I'm excited about episode 5. I really like the beginning and ending sequences that I put together. I'm really enjoying doing that. So yeah, I hope you like it too, and I will see you maybe tomorrow. Hi, it is Wednesday, February 28th, I'm pretty sure, and I could not sleep last night, and at about 3 a.m. I decided to paint my fingernails. That didn't go so well, so I took all of it but one finger off. And who knows when I'm going to repaint them. I don't know. So I should have gone to bed already. I should have gone to bed as soon as I came home from work. So I was absolutely useless at work today. But I needed to do some knitting because I just feel a little bit squirrely if I don't knit at least a few rows every day. So I decided to cast on the swatch for the Lorem Ipsum sweater that I'm knitting by Jennifer Dassau out of the Marion Jade Fiber Arts. It's so pretty. I can't get enough of this yarn. It's gorgeous. It's vintage denim. And so here's the swatch so far. It's got the, it's a simple eyelet pattern, and I really like it, although I don't know if I'm going to finish the swatch. I already feel like maybe my gauge is too loose, but I'm going to knit, you know, several more repeats and then kind of check it just to make sure. I'm knitting, my swatch is much bigger than, you know, the 4 centimeter, because I've made the mistake of swatching just that exact, you know, maybe just a few more each side, and that hasn't gone over so well for me in the past. So, so there we go. Yeah. I'm having lots of fun. It's a fun little stitch pattern to do. So one other thing that I wanted to ask you guys, a couple of things I've been thinking about. One is, I know that everybody does knit-alongs, and it always seems like people start their knit-alongs like immediately after they start their podcast, or maybe like a few episodes in, they already have like ideas for knit-alongs, and I'm not sure. Okay, for one thing, I have never done a knit-along, and I feel like every time I think or I find out about a knit-along that I'm like, oh cool, I would like to do that. Usually it's like already halfway through it, or I have so many things on the needle, so it is kind of like not one of the knitting goals that I talked about, I don't think, in the podcast a few episodes ago, but it is kind of like on my larger list of little knitting goals that I'd like to do. I'd like to do a knit along this year, whether it's just me joining in somebody else's or doing one of my own. But I don't even know really what I would do a knit along for, or how to organize it, or really if there's even that much of a demand for it right now. For my, for my little podcast, it's, my little baby podcast. So I'd like to hear from you guys about what you think about that. And if you feel like podcasts have to have knit-alongs, I would like to do some giveaways for sure, but I don't know, do you have to have a knit-along to do, I mean, I know you don't have to have a knit-along to do giveaways, but I don't know. Are knit-alongs kind of like expected of podcasters? Just let me know. Let me know. Another thing is I've noticed, or I guess most of my podcasts end up being like right around, I think, between 45 minutes and an hour long, which I know is a lot of time to commit to a podcast, and I know that I could get better at maybe rambling less, and I know that I talk slowly. I'm a slow talker. So, and I feel like the more I get comfortable talking to the camera and talking about the knitting, I'm always like so concerned that I get all of the details in, like every podcast. And so I feel like the more I get comfortable with it, maybe I'll get quicker at it, and because I would like to get that time down to a more manageable, something more manageable for everybody. And then another part of what bumps my time up is I make the little kind of, I don't know if they would be vignettes, or, like the little opening and closing sequences, and I absolutely love doing those, where I'm just kind of like shooting little things, and the more I do it, the more I'm excited to get a little bit more creative with it, and I'm just learning as I go along with all of the videoing and the editing and all of that. Hang on, Francis is needing somebody. I'm back. So our kitty cat Francis had to go to the vet today. She seems like she's doing a little bit better, but she's a very needy kitty. She needs lots of love. But don't we all? What was I talking about? I was talking about I remember. I was talking about the opening and closing sequences. So I love doing those. They're so much fun, and I feel like I'm getting better at them, and just getting to be a little bit creative and explore a little bit with videoing and editing, and I'm really enjoying it. Although, y'all, I know that I do like footage of myself winding yarn like every week since I got my ball winder, and I apologize if that's getting old, but it's still kind of like magical to me, my ball winder, and so shooting it from all these different angles has just been like a pet project. I'm sorry, just maybe I'll try to timestamp the opening and closing sequences so you can skip them if you want. Or, I mean, the opening sequence, I get you, so you can skip through that if you want. And yeah. So, but let me know if you like those, or if you don't like them, if you find them annoying, or, you know, I mean, I could do something where it's more like just a podcast and then, you know, like do little video vignettes, or, you know, like save those, yeah, sort of save those vignettes for separate videos and do like shorter videos that are just those, and then, you know, shorter long videos that are just podcast. So I'm still learning. I'm still very new. I'm a baby podcaster for sure. And yeah. Also, I haven't started a Ravelry group. I need to get into Ravelry and explore the group forums a little bit more. I am a member of several groups, but I am on Ravelry almost every day looking at patterns and all of those things, but the forums just baffle me a little bit. I'm just not sure how to stay active on a forum, or really, like, I have a hard time. Anyway, I'm rambling because I'm so tired. It happens every once in a while where I can't sleep, and it sucks. Because you're just laying there wide awake thinking tomorrow's gonna be rough. And I tried all of my tricks and I couldn't sleep. Yeah. Anyway, I'll try to be more fresh-faced tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. Alright, bye guys. Francis, are you warm? Are you warm, baby? Yeah, she's a good girl. Good morning. It was a rough night here. Our kitty started her new medication last night, and she's just been that meowing. She's been doing that all night long, and we just feel so bad for her because we don't know what's really going on. So we got to take her back to the vet this morning to get some urine samples, I think. And I have to go to work. But we'll leave her at the vet so at least, you know, they can maybe they'll know what's going on. We have a really good vet. I wanted to show you this this book that I got. Morning, baby. Poor baby kitty. Anyway, I'm sure that all of you know what this book is. It's Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I got it because I have all of the other books, but for some reason I didn't have book 3. And so I bought this finally bought this on Amazon, just like a used book. And it came, and I finally opened it last night. And look at it. Anyway, I'm sure that might upset some people, but I'm really not precious about my books. don't ever lend me a book because I'm really bad about forgetting a bookmark and dog-earing the pages and leaving it like splayed open, you know, face down instead of, you know, I'm kind of hard on my books, and so, but I opened the book and I saw those stickers and I just like, I love them. It couldn't have been more perfect for me. I love them. I love the little rainbow stickers and they're just so cute. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys that. And also, so last night I was talking about, should I do an along, like a knit along of some sort, and should I open, you know, start a Ravelry group, and how like Ravelry groups make me nervous because I don't know how to use them really. So I was thinking this morning, it just kind of like came to me. I was talking in episode 2 or 3 about my knitting goals for 2018, whatever year it is, and I was talking about wanting to, like, one of my goals, my sort of overarching knitting goals right now is to make a wall of shawls. And so I was wondering if you guys would want to have a wall of shawls knit along. I honestly don't know if somebody's done this before. There are so many knitting podcasts that I can't keep up with all of them. So if somebody's done this before, let me know and we'll, you know, move on. All right, my hair is just like, yeah, I just woke up. I look like I just woke up, and that's okay. But so what do you think about having a wall of shawls knit along? And that could just be like a year-long knit along, so that, you know, because I'm really bad with like shorter, then everybody could have a chance to like join in as they come along, and you know, it's not like, no, you have a year, you have a whole year. I think that would work really well for me, and since there are so many knit alongs all the time, it can kind of be like the box of socks knit along that Yarngasm, Kristen of Yarngasm, has been doing. Can just kind of be going on in the background of all of the other knit alongs. And then also, you know, I thought this morning, I was just, you know, getting ready. Well, I mean, I haven't really gotten ready yet, but I was like doing my face lotion and everything. And I thought, well, maybe I should just, instead of like having that Ravelry forum thing just hanging over me, maybe I should just go ahead and jump in and like figure out how to create a page, and like go ahead and like try to get involved in some other forums, and like start playing with it and seeing how it works. So, because right now it just feels like it's looming over me. It just feels like this. I know it's so silly. I know it's silly. Like, I get overwhelmed by silly things sometimes. We've all talked about my anxieties and neuroses. So we all know that I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But what I was thinking is, like, I've already kind of conquered one of my things this year, which was wanting to start this podcast. Have I been shooting like up my nose? Sorry. So I've already jumped in and started a podcast this year and learned some video editing, and I feel so good about that. So I'm wondering if you guys want to do also like a year-long, not a knit along, but like a jump in along, or like, I don't want to say like a leap along, although that's very alliterative. A leap along? Leap, the word leap has so many, like, I don't know, woo-woo kind of self-empowerment connotations to me that I don't know. What do you think? I mean, it is about self-empowerment, but not in like I don't know. I just feel like sometimes the whole self-empowerment and sometimes it just all feels a little bit unrealistic, and just be positive and, you know, I don't know. What do you think? So that it's more like, you know, if there's something you've been wanting to try, and you just kind of like let it feel kind of insurmountable, or kind of feel like, oh, I'll get to that one day. This is kind of an encouragement to go ahead and try it. Like if you've never taken a yoga class and you've always kind of wanted to, then go take a yoga class, and you can write us a little note about it, and then you're entered. Or whatever it is. So what do you think about those two ideas? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah. No rush. Just just thinking out loud. The boy cat's running around and the girl cat's very quietly sitting in my lap. I think sometimes she just wants to be loved. But boy. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.